Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Once again we're going to be discussing some brand new reveals as part of both Transformers Studio Series for Rise of the Beasts and Transformers Legacy Wave 3. This week is the gift that just keeps giving. I really and truly shouldn't have filmed any actual reviews as it just appears as if though we're just going to be seeing reveal after reveal after reveal, and I'm absolutely all for it. And some of these reveals that we're actually going to be talking about in today's video have been some of the most anticipated characters to come out of Transformers Legacy, and spoiler alert, they look fantastic. Now we'll very quickly just touch base with yet again another listing as part of the upcoming Studio Series Rise of the Beast toy line. Yesterday I spoke about the listing for Airazor and Bumblebee, and then in the previous day I mentioned about the Leader Class Rise of the Beast Scourge and Optimus Primal. Well, today it's all about Voyager Class, as we've got two brand new Voyager listings, one of which at the time of this video is a mystery, but one which is confirmed is a Voyager Class Rise of the Beasts Cheetor. Now this is actually really intriguing for a couple of reasons. Cheetor is a Voyager class. I was not expecting that character to actually be that scale point. I personally would have thought, much like Kingdom, he would have been a deluxe, so perhaps Cheetor that we're going to be seeing in Rise of the Beasts, much like I mentioned when I discussed Optimus Primal, will be a lot bigger, more like the Dinobots in Transformers Age of Extinction, when in comparison to kind of they were a little bit more smaller in the Beast Wars series. So I'm definitely really looking forward to actually seeing the trailer for Rise of the Beasts. I think once we get that teaser trailer, it's going to give us a rough indication as to what to expect scale-wise between the Maximals, Predacons, Autobots, etc. So really exciting things. And then the other Voyager at the time of this video is just titled Voyager Apollo. So sadly there's no actual official name attached to this. If I were to just guess, I'm thinking maybe it could be Battletrap, that kind of pickup truck that is rumored to be Battletrap. But at the time of this video, it really is just Cheetor that is confirmed. So as I mentioned beforehand, we really are looking at a solid case of Studio Series Rise of the Beast figures, which is so cool. We haven't seen a complete movie assortment since Transformers The Last Night, as the Bumblebee movie wave was kind of split across 3 years, as we're only now completing our Bumblebee movie cast. So really exciting things. And then we jump into the major reveal for today. So we recently got revealed some core class figures for Studio Series, but today it's all about Transformers Legacy. And to be honest, I don't even think the reveals are over, so definitely be sure to stay tuned to the channel for potentially another video coming later today. But to kick things off, our first reveal is actually an Armada spied character, and it's the Armada Voyager Starscream. This has been one that I've mentioned so many times over on the channel, and I think all of us were really intrigued to see as to how it would actually turn out. And here we have an image of the robot mode, and overall for an updated version of the character, it looks fantastic. They've done an incredible job. One thing I will mention, however, is that the Armada Starscream, some of the Cybertron characters that we've seen, the Beast Wars characters, all stay very faithful to their respected source materials, yet the Prime designs are just so detached and are so different. They've been really stylized, so no idea as to why those characters were super stylized when in comparison here to our Armada Starscream, but I'm not complaining. This is pretty much a true to form version of the character, and the robot mode looks awesome. The head sculpt is by far one of my favorite parts about this figure. I just think it looks great. Sadly, it doesn't appear as if though the actual wings of the robot mode will become his wing blade, but that's just a minor critique. Other than that, I think he looks really cool. I am hoping that some of these official images are slightly mistransformed and that you can actually fold down kind of the afterburners or the intakes over the top of the shoulders to recreate almost that Gatling gun look that he had over the shoulders in the series. But other than that, the chest piece looks awesome. The cockpit does look slightly blocky, but overall I think it looks pretty decent. I personally am willing to bet that this guy won't have any torso articulation just due to the way he's kind of designed. It appears as if though that torso is going to be fixed into place, probably due to transformation, but the arms look awesome. He comes with two weapons, one which does resemble his wing blade, and then another one which I imagine is Energon infused. It's been completely decked out in a really cool metallic blue, and then as we just work our way down to the lower section of the legs, very thick, very robust, and once again a really solid looking Voyager. So yeah, Armada Starscream looking fantastic, and I guess considering this guy's been confirmed, we are definitely going to be seeing Armada Megatron in Legacy Year 2. So really exciting things ahead for the Transformers toy line. Legacy could actually be better than the War for Cybertron trilogy, and if I were to say that when we got the first wave, I think I would have considered myself bonkers, but Wave 2's been great, and everything that we're seeing after that also is really well done. Here we have an image of Armada Starscream in the jet mode. It's just so cool to see updated versions of these Armada characters, and this looks fantastic. It's actually really sleek looking, especially from kind of this front on profile that we have here from the official render. Sadly, there is some arm kibble, but that's just the nature of the beast when it comes to kind of these jet formers. We always get some undercarriage kibble. Overall, I think it looks really nicely done, and you can see those afterburners that I mentioned previously. They do appear to actually have a hinge joint. point, so I am willing to bet that they can fold down for robot mode, and if they can, that pretty much fixes all of my flaws that I have with that robot mode. And here we have an in-packaged image looking awesome. We get some decent artwork there of the jet mode. He will come packaged as some of the other legacy figures have, and on the back of the box we do get some actual CG renders which look just as good as the actual in-hand kind of official images. It is a shame that the CG render is also kind of looking as if though those thrusters won't be able to fold down, so I'm hoping that's something that actually changes once us collectors get these in hand. But the figure that's announced that has actually taken me by surprise, has knocked me sideways, has got to be Transformers Legacy Beast Wars Predacon Voyager class Inferno. This has been a character that I've been mentioning ever since Kingdom. I've been really wanting an updated version of Inferno based on Beast Wars in the collection, and I think it's safe to say that this figure has absolutely delivered. He looks awesome. He really does look terrific. Now, here we have an image of him in the robot mode. One thing that absolutely stands out to me is the fact that he will actually have jaw articulation for that robot mode head sculpt, and I really think that's just the icing on the cake. The bot mode head looks awesome. I do find that back piece to be put up ever so slightly further than personally I would like. I imagine it's on a hinge joint, but at least from this particular angle it kind of resembles a tongue, especially with some of that realistic texture detail that we've got going on. But really a sweet looking Predacon. I think the chest piece looks awesome. I do believe this official image is slightly mistransformed, as it doesn't appear as if though the actual head has split apart as shown on some of the other images that we'll discuss later on, but really looking wicked. He'll come with his very distinctive, almost organic looking blaster, kind of looking a little sus if you ask me in terms of design, but definitely very faithful to the original character design. His hands actually don't look too bad. I was quite intrigued to see how they would kind of manage the almost mandible pincer things that he had in the show, but they all look great. Overall, it's looking to be a fantastic figure. Probably going to be one of the highlights out of Legacy, if I'm going to be honest. He really does look awesome, much like Tarantulas. Another fantastic addition to the Beast Wars lineup, and will truly complete our Season 1 of Predacons from Beast Wars. And here we have an image of him in the Ant mode, and this looks just as awesome. I really do love the way this here looks. As it's a Voyager, it's going to be a very big, very bulky looking beast. We've got these huge pincer things. To be honest, ants have always scared the crap out of me. They used to be a show way back in the day called Goosebumps, and I just remember there was this huge ant and I absolutely hated the way it looks, and this is exactly what this figure is reminding me of. It's really grotesque looking, but so awesome. I think the texture detail looks fantastic. He actually has kind of those feeler sections for the nose, those big pincers, those really big glossy black eyes. Just a fantastic looking figure, and much like Armada Starscream, we also do get some product shots for this guy, so an image of him in package, and this does confirm that the jaw is articulated as here in package. The jaw is closed, and then the other images do show it open, and here we have some pictures of the back of the box looking just as good as some of those in-hand official images. Really looking awesome, and he does have kind of that three-winged look that you would expect from the back of Inferno, so definitely some smashing looking figures. It's quite surprising that we're seeing all of these figures kind of announced individually. I was expecting maybe a Fan First Friday stream where we'd see all of Wave 3, but no, it does appear as if though the Voyagers are going to be individually revealed, and then I imagine we'll see the Deluxes and the Leaders it's sometime in the future. This is the wave that's going to come out with that Dragon Megatron, so that reveal could literally be just around the corner, so definitely be sure to stay tuned for Hasbro dropping that, and they could literally drop it at any time. So loving what I'm seeing here. The Rise of the Beast listings are just making me so pumped for 2023 in regards to Studio Series, and as far as some of these Wave 3 Voyagers go for Legacy, they look fantastic. Armada Starscream, awesome. And as far as Inferno goes, it's a whopping choice. Really, really nice look for this character. I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comment section below. Be sure to let me know on what you guys think of both the Rise of the Beast listings as well as some of these new Legacy Voyagers. Will you be adding them to your collection? And what do you guys think of Hasbro actually once again bringing in Armada into the main line? I thank you all so much for watching, and until my next video, I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.